Yay! Finally! Let me hop on here and yay! Okay, I think I got everything set up. Let's just do this real quick go through. Boom, boom, boom. Yep, yep. Okay. Uh, so yeah, if you can't tell, I'm a little antsy about all this shenanigans. I was ready to do a stream about 2 hours ago, and I've been having some drama ever since then. Of of like I had computer issues, and then camera's not working, so I've re-updated all my camera stuff. I've swapped out cameras, done all this good stuff. So, but okay, all that stuff's in the past. So let's talk about what we're doing today. We are here. I will move to this view. So this right here is an Atari 7800. An Atari 7800 is a system that came out like late in there. It was actually supposed to be a competitor to the Nintendo, to the NES. And what it is so it's kind of a that sort of level sort of system. But the cool part about it is that it also plays Atari 2600 cartridges. So that's actually really cool. And I just realized I'm hoping this goes this way. Does it go this way? No. Okay. So this, if you recall, is what I did to prepare. This is what's called a plus cart for it, and it's one that I 3D printed. And if you look at previous videos, I did the uploading, and it kind of shakes a little bit because there's stuff in it, but I have other like Atari 7800 games to try. So this is going to be Robotron, and I got Karateka. So this is the system right here. I'm going to pull this out. I'll show you. So I'll show you the games we got. So I got several great games for it, for the Atari 7800. This is the controller for it. If you've ever seen this, so this is the controller. Don't know how well it was. I've actually have never turned this Atari 7800 on because I don't really have a good way to display it. It only outputs RF. It doesn't output. Anything special. Sorry, doing a quick text message. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, is get it to see if it actually works. Yeah, keep an eye out, see if any that's going on. And so this is going to be a fun time. So what I'm going to do, let me pull this off. So this is the main controller for it. But if you'll see here, I also got, because this is kind of this is like a dorky like joystick to be using. So there's somebody that's been brought in that does this, which essentially it's an Atari. If anyone remembers, it's the DIN 9 sort of controller, but it works with Ataris, and it's a lot more like an NES. So that will make the controls a lot better. Again, I don't know if the power works. I don't know if, like I said, I don't even know if this thing works, but I'm going to assume yes. Don't know if it's a good assumption, but I'm going to assume that that's the case. And so, yeah, well, so what I'm going to do is the key of it is going to be this right here. And this is the star of the show. This is the board that makes it work, there. Now, the interesting part about this is that this is that this is, and I'm just putting parts and pieces up here in my little cups. So this is actually a board that's meant for a whole bunch of different kinds of Ataris. I'm going to do the one specifically for the Atari 7800. I have right down here, I have my iPad with the instructions on it. So yeah, so I'll be following with it. It's a PDF from the Atari Age forums. Yeah, so I mean, why don't we go ahead and get started? We'll start taking this sucker apart. I'm going to take, and this is, I'll put the U over here just in case. Okay. Does this look like it's been opened? Kind of does look like it's been opened, but we'll see. This thing may or may not work. You know, it is what it is, and that is totally fine with me. If it doesn't work, then it will be fun trying to bring it back up. But so I don't know. We'll give it a try. I mean, that's kind of the point of my show. So this also, I've been having a lot of challenges with this one to get this thing started. I have this right here. I'm pointing, you can't see. So this is the S-Video port that I have. It is so hard to find an S-Video port nowadays. But, oh well. I'm trying to look to see if this thing has been done before. This certainly looks like it's been opened. But we will see. There's 5 screws to open up. They all appear to be a little dusty, a little gnarly. All right. Okay, cool. Just re-looking at the instructions. Okay, so start by removing those. And then I guess I pull it off from this side. Okay. Yeah, so hey Justin, I see that you're on there, and I actually had intended to have this a lot earlier than this. Started off earlier today, but I've been having so much drama with hardware and stuff. It's bleh. Okay. I see. So pull. This needs to be straightened. Okay, well, I say on the plus side, I thought maybe that this had been taken, but when I look at this doesn't really look like. I wonder if I should get different pliers, but it's. I don't know that answer if it shows up in YouTube or not. Oh, I can pull the board out. Okay, nice. I think. It feels like it's loose, but I don't want to right. Pull this plastic off, although this plastic will soon be getting some work done to it. I got my drill handy because I got to do some drill work. Okay, this will make this easier. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Straighten out, straighten out, straighten out. You need to be straightened out. Okay. Let's see if I can start lifting this shielding off. Wonder if this is the right spudger, or should I get a different one? I already have a good start because I'm trying to figure out how to remove the RF shield. Let me get a better spudging work dipper in here. Aha! This is the one. So we're going to be using this one. See if we can. I almost feel like I might need to get a little bit more power on there. Is it soldered down? According to the instructions, it's not. Huh, that's interesting. What I was pointing out is interesting is that right here, although there are several of them, right here is something that looks like it's soldered, but it's not. And of course, the other thing that's interesting is that I have kind of cut my finger a little bit, but whatever. Yeah, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. It's just, it's this tab, it's the tabs are bent. There it is. Yep, it's coming. All right. This is probably going to be fun right here. I'll use the spudger to kind of get things started. All right. Well, on the plus side, that this seems like that it is. Now, I thought for a while it may have been, when I looked at the screws looked like they had been undone before, but I don't think that this has been done. Yeah, I know that some of them do have them soldered down. This one, the instructions don't say that they are, and everything I've said doesn't. And looking at it, I don't think it does. It's really, it's. I just want to get my. That is not coming. That one's not coming up. I think I didn't have it quite straight, and yeah, there it goes. There it goes. From the other thing I've seen is a lot of people don't have this part on the video, on videos, so it's my guess is because it's usually pretty awkward. Because I can see even on this one, there's a little bit of like, there it is. There it is. Oh, I see one of the problems. Okay, one of the problems is in there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that one might be a bit of a problem. Let me see if I can find some longer needle nose pliers. Yep, this one's going to be a challenge. Oh, okay, wait a minute. I'm assuming this is not no. I need to get yeah, I agree. This thing's probably not going to go back on. All right, well, everything else is off except for this one and this little, I wonder if there's, There it is. Hooray, it's off! All right. All right, so that wasn't too terrible. So, I'm going to have to actually pull the bottom one off, too. And this is one that may be soldered. Or it might not be. No, I don't think it is. Nope, it's coming off. It's coming off. Coming off. But I think this bottom one I'm gonna have to put back on because I think it actually kind of keeps the this and supports the board from the bottom of it. A little help on that, a little bit more force. There it goes. All right, there it is. It's off. Okay, so as I was saying before, I think maybe before you got on, is that what I'm going to do today, so this is kind of the way it looks. So I got two things I'm wanting to do. The first one is this. The second one is this. Now this right here is is that UAV, the video that will be done. And this one right here is a BIOS update. I think I'm going to start with this one. Let me go ahead and turn on my soldering iron. Actually, I didn't turn them. Ow. Ouch. Hit my head. Turn my soldering iron on. Let me get right back. I did a little band-aid. I'm back. Okay. So, yeah, so that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this BIOS on and this. Yeah, I'm sure you enjoyed me banging my head. That's interesting that socket isn't fully kept, but let's see. U7. It's this one. Oh, wow. Well, they gave me a socket for this, but this apparently, to update this thing's already socketed. Let's see. Remove the resistor at W2. Hold at W1. Okay. There's W1. It's a 3-step installation. Uh-huh. So it wants me to, the one thing it's wanting me to do is it's wanting me to put this LS chip on top of here. Bend up the following pins. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Sorry, I should probably. Yeah, this provides the, as you can see right here, they gave you the socket with it, but okay, 5, 6, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 11, 12, 13. So it only has down. It only has. So with this chip left over. Uh-oh. So what this chip have left over is it has. It only has chips 1, 7, and 16. 2. Off the include and solder it to pin 2. Wait a minute. 14. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. So it's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it goes 14. 1, 7, and 14. 8, 9. So it wants me to cut everything off except for 2. So it wants me to cut everything except for number 2 off. All right, that's a deal. Let me get my snip snips. There's my snip snips. That's a good one. That's a good call. I'll take that. It does what it wants me to do is it wants me to put this to solder this wire onto number 2 and to pre-tin the other legs. So let's do that. Oh, let's just try this. Oh, there's that. Okay. All right. Get a little flux on there. I'm gonna use. Actually, I'm gonna go a little crazy. I'm gonna get my flux pen I got that I haven't even tried yet. Yeah, that's a good. I agree, Justin. That's a good call. We'll just put a little bit of flux here on, and we'll get my iron out. Uh-oh. Cartridge has gone loose. And I also need to bring you here, probably, so I can see a little better. Another part that you might not have seen is I do have some cartridges. There's Ms. Pac-Man, there's Karateka, and here's my Jam Robotron. We will give those a try, even though I've already cleaned out the... I need to figure out a way to clean out that. But... Alright, with all that being said, let's pre-tin this sucker. Alright. There we go. She's in. Where'd my wire go? Did I drop it? There it is. Probably should tin the wire too. Oh well, it is what it is. Alright, that wire's done. Let me... Now I'll pre-tin get my... in here and pre-tin the... I'm first going to put on... I'll do it on camera. Get my... Put a little bit of flux there on pin 14. Uh-oh. Probably need a little bit more solder on that pin. Alright. Probably not the best way to do this, but it's the way I've done it, so... Oh, okay, to get to the cartridge slot to clean it. Okay, let's take a look at this. Do I need to do it? Let me put a little... I don't like how much is on there. Well, not bad. Let me get a little bit more on there, though. See if this... There we go. I like that better. That's in better shape. All right, now let's like that. Is this on camera? Okay, it is a little bit. I'm doing it over to the side real quick. All right, it's a little pretending. I don't think that. I think I'll probably do it better when it's on the board, but yeah, there's a little bit of solder there. Yep, yep, she's good to go. All right, let me look at next. Insulation start to pin 2. Set aside in a static free area. Okay, and now it's basically the next step is to let's get my spudger again. Where did it go? I don't want that big one. I want this little jobber. So it has a resistor from W2. Where the heck is W2? So there's W2, and this is like it's not even a resistor, so it wants me to move the resistor from W2 to W1. All right, I can do that. That's right there. I really probably should have a marker at some point. That's right there. Let you heat up for a second. Yeah, she's. Oh, I see. It's on a solder plate. Okay, let's get a little bit more heat. Get my iron and see if I can push that out. Okay, I don't like that. Oh, big old glob of solder on there. Let me go ahead and clean that up. Okay. Trying to pull this resistor off, although it's not really a resistor. It appears to be a 0 ohm resistor. Let's see if that's... I don't want to do that. That's ruining the... I may have just burned a little plastic there. It's all good. It's all fine. It's fine. Okay, there's that one. Okay, they're both out. There it is. Yeah, I got it. Thanks for the tip, Justin. I got it in. I just happened to melt a little plastic on the way. It's fine. All right. There, that's back in. All right. I need a better placement of my soldering iron. Done. And done. And I should have used some flux in there, but she's good to go. Yep. Yep, I think that's good. Sorry for... yeah, sorry for that. All right, what's the next step? So we got that one put in. Oh, and it wants me to put the new chip in. Let me put the new chip in. Yep, she's looking good in there. U7. So this chip right here. And I don't have a chip lifter, so I'm doing the best I can with this spudger. There, it's going on a little bit. Do it really slow. All right. there's U7. So that's what this chip is supposed to be for. And it uses all of them. Okay. Just rereading the instructions before I do this. Okay. That is in the same way that it's on there. It's on the same way that it's silk screened. It is filling it up the whole way. Okay. Alright, she looks good. She looks good. The next step is to start messing with this guy. And with something like that. Are in the same position? Yes. 1, 7, and 14, so they have a good seat. All right. Actually, let me try to change. Does that look better from the screen? I think it does. Let's try this warm light. I think it might make a little bit better on the screen. Okay. I hate doing this with my left hand, but okay. A little bit more solder over. Okay. All right, I think that's probably pretty good. It looks good. I don't like that, but I probably need to be. All right, let's flip this thing around. Aha. This is one of those like 7-finger things you got to do at once. Let me grab you. See if I can. All right, there we go. I think we're done with that one. Now it wants me to take this wire and put it underneath. Pin 22. That's pin 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 26, 27, 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, so it's about that long. This is all. That would have been hilarious if I would have pulled the wrong side. But I did not. So let me tin that. Maybe a little bit of, maybe I could use just a little bit of flux on there. Uh-oh. or as I like to say, way too much flux. All right, looks good. Let me just double check, make sure I got the right chip. U7. Pin 22. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So in theory, this pin right there, let's still have a little flux. Boom. Should be done. Double check the pin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, under microscope, under... Yep. So that's pin 22. It wants me to cut a trace, but let me... Okay, that's all looking good. Let me bring it back over here. It wants me to cut a trace. Also, yep. And the trace is looking for me to cut is right there. Okay, I believe that's cut, but hard to tell. Let me get a little scratcher going on in here. All right. Yep, I'm checking with a multimeter. I will do that. Yeah, I don't like cutting traces either. But if worse comes to worse, I can... Hello. Oh, sorry. That's wrong setting. Now, of course, I think... All right. That's it. It's not showing continuity. All right, I think I'm done with the BIOS upgrade. Let me see. Wait a minute. Socket. All right, well, according to these instructions, I've moved from W2 to W1, got the new one in, got this in. All right, I think she's all good to go. Now I'm ready to do the RGB mod. All right. Let's see, should I do the... Okay, how do I want to do this? I think, let's see, where does it have the... I think I'm going to go ahead and put the, get the ports put in first. And to do that, maybe I'll go to chat. I'll go to this view. So what I have to do is I have my drill here, and I have to drill into this case. Now I'm going to do it right there is where it wants it. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab me a piece of painter's tape just to make sure I do this right. You're going to see a lot of me and my face doing this because I'm kind of doing it between my legs. I don't really have a good camera angle for this. But I'll show you what I'm doing as I do it. So I have right here, I have put some tape, some painter's tape on here. Let me get my drill. And I'm going to do a pilot hole About yay big. All right. Now, with that in mind, let me see if I can. Try this. That's where I want one, and that's about where I want the second. I have a box underneath this to capture any shavings. Alright, there's the first hole done. First pilot hole done. Get the second pilot hole. Alright. Second pilot hole done. I think I'm gonna go try the. I'm gonna go do the RF one. I mean the audio panel mount first. So I think I'm gonna go. I'll do another step. I'm gonna open this up one more. Don't have it in there very good. Okay, good work, me. I still don't have it in there. Oh, I see what I'm doing. That's dumb. Don't mind me. Didn't have my drill in very good. Now I got it. Again, this is just a second pilot hole. I'm going to put you. All right. Now let's do the. Okay, so this should be one of the final holes. All right, I guess I need. All right, there's that hole. Okay. Now I have to. I got one more hole I want to do. And that is a step drill to do a 1/2 inch. Gonna be using this guy. Okay, get this in. All right. All right. Well, I didn't break anything, I don't think. Good news. And I think everything came out relatively unscathed. Let's pull this off. Oh, yeah. I'll put this. So you can see Right there. The two holes came through pretty nice. And get my drill kind of put back up. I'll take that. That looks nice. Try dry fitting the actually I need to pull these batteries out. The batteries in the charger. That came out looking pretty nice. Happy with that. Let me try dry fitting my ports in, and we'll just do a quick test. Yeah. Yep, that one's in there nice. Have to make sure. Well, the audio one fits in there really nicely. The S video one seems a little bit like it's not fitting in. Looks like it's a little bit too small. I mean, I'm just talking just a little bit. It almost feels like I could. Yeah. Yep. I'm going to mess with that some more. Seems a little bit. I'll show you the audio one though before we. So the audio one fits in there quite. That fits in there quite nicely. I'll put that port back. But this one seems a little bit. Maybe I need to put just a little bit bigger. Get my drill back out. I'm glad I'm doing this now. So I'm going to get my bigger one. I'm going to go like one more step up. try that. See if that helps. Just a little more, I think. A little bit more. Okay, hit the next level. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Although I may have to. I don't know if that's nuts going to fit in there now that I look at it. I may have to do some snip snips. It's all good. Well, I'm glad I'm doing this now, though, as opposed to trying to do this with wires all around. Because that would not be good at all. Does this actually fit in there? It does. Uh-oh. 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 What just happened? Okay, there it is. I think I'm gonna have to. maybe it could go like this. Still modifying my case. Don't mind me. Actually, that's good. I could probably use this. The problem I'm having, just to let you know, is that I have kind of a lip in the back of the plastic here that I'm trying to get this thing to fit into. So that's looking pretty good right there. Let me try putting this in and then trying to well, on the plus side, I have it in. On the minus side, let me see what path that this thing needs. Well, I wonder, and if I'm here and doing this, I might as well put you in. Goes to ground. Okay. So yeah, that's what I've decided to do. Is I'm going to install. I'm going to install it in here and wire everything up into solder it while it's put in. Now that may not be the smartest idea, but it's a little bit of a challenge to work with this in here. So and when I add wires to the equation, it's just going to become, I don't know, a bear and a half. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do it this way. I'm sure seeing. Yeah, I know. This is a bad one to do, but it's hard to. Here, okay. I'll do it on the table. This action is one I could probably do on the table since I don't have my drill. Give me a quick second to rearrange. Okay, I'm done with the drill. I'll put the drill away again. Okay. Drill's away. No, it's not. Go in here too. All right. I'm going to take the board and move the board over here. We'll bring this up. Trying to get this thing started. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. All right, here we go. I think I got those ports in. Let's take a look at them. Whoops. Sorry, I was doing that, but I didn't switch it here. So, here's what those ports look like. It's a little bit macro view, but I think they look good. So, however, what I need to do is I am going to solder the wires. Just grab leads of wires and solder them off of this, and create I'm going to create a connector. Well, except for the audio one. So audio is ground. I'm going to use this size. Get a nice big old lead. That's going to be more than I need. And Now, the other thing to let you know is I have just gotten I have up to, another thing that is why this took some while is that based off of my previous experience, I have upped my game on the wire situation. So I now have much better wires than I've had. Okay. Even though this is showing as yellow, it's actually sound, so whatever. Kind of screwed up. So they're not. No, I'm not going to glue them because I don't. They're in there pretty good. They're not. They're not very free at all. You know, maybe if I feel like it later, I'll glue it. But for right now, I think I'm just going to leave it as is. Now I'm going to solder this ground to here. I wonder. I could really go next level. I think I might. Well, now let's get this on first. Pre-tin this sucker up. Pre-tin this one up. Okay. Like this. Come on, let's do this the right way. Just flick some solder off, very nice. Flux, that's what I'm missing. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you and kind of give you a little hook so you can fit in that. That's not where I want to hook you. I want you to have a little. Here's how I want you to work. I want you to have a little hook there. I want you to stick in this hole. Then I want you to collapse like that. There we go. And now I want to there we go. Solder you right to the ground. That's good. I'm going to do the same here. Yeah, I do. I'm with you, Justin. It's it's probably a good. It probably would have been a good idea, but I still did it this way just because of the challenges of dealing with wires and doing this because it was kind of a bear to put it in. All right, but there's that. That's in. Put a drop of solder flux on there. There we go. There we go. That sucker's in there nice, I think. Let me inspect. Oh yeah. Yep. Okay. Now to do the hard one. This thing's saying, so this is saying, sorry. Yeah, okay. Ground, Luma, and Chroma. All right. Bottom two are ground. Let me just double check. Yep, the bottom two here are ground. It's the original chip there. So that's not the one I want. Or some melting plastic. Good me. Nope, not on there very good. Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright, well that's on. Ish. Not very happy with it. And of course now it's off, and now I have bridged wires. Should have left it alone when I had it ready. Should have left well enough alone, but I didn't. Okay, that seems pretty good. All right. Alright, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna get tweezers working. I don't disagree with that statement. Okay, there we go. All right. That is attached, but it does not seem to be very well attached. It's barely attached. That, well, that was dumb. Son of a gun. Lost my... I'm sure this is exciting. There we go. That. Son of a gun. I wonder if I should try doing it this way. Maybe. Nope. All right. All right, we're redoing this. We're doing some redo. Worst part was I kind of had it in pretty good. Okay. All right, here's where I burned myself, but we'll give it a try. There we go. That's it. That's it. Boom. Boom. This needs to be trimmed down. Yep. There we go. We're getting it. We're getting there. The thing I learned is that I need to just put my fingers, get my fingers closer, and not use the the tweezers. The tweezers aren't helping me. One more. That's everything that usually goes downhill when you only have one left, right? Okay. Now this one I'm going to do this way. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. All right. All right. Do I do it? Yeah, I think I will. Right there. It's probably good. Boom. Just like that. And all right. I'm happy with both of those. Okay. Well, the case is in good shape-ish. Goodish shape, I guess. Let me get the rest of it in, and then I'll come back to the case. Okay. Back to the board. Okay, a couple things to do. What came with this? Do I? I'm not going to do that. I think I'll just put the wires directly onto that. Uh-huh. So, this thing is going to fit at about right here. As I understand, this is the spot to put it on. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in. I got my tape to hold it on right here. Actually, what am I doing? I need to put this in. I probably need to do the wires first. Let me do that. So this goes. Well, maybe I'll try it. Maybe I'll try it. So I think that it just goes on the surface, so I'll just cut some off here. Worst case is I have to retape it in, but this will hold it in place very nicely. Okay. I'll start off with ground, with power and ground. What did I just do? Oh, duh. I'm dumb. So this is power. Yay long. All right. Five power. What am I doing? So I have to, this is the 5-volt rail right here. What if I need to do? This is ground rail. All right. There's power. Nice. Let me get my ground wire going. Might be a little long. Ground wire rail time. Left hand, be more, have more dexterity. I'm not happy with that. We'll just go ahead and that seems better. So now, in theory, we should be able to this ground right here should, yep, and power, where, well, I'll just do it from here. I don't know the pin out, but I'm sure the power is probably that pin. Pin 1. There's that ground. Okay. All right. I had another spot on the board. So, okay. I feel like my power and ground's good. S. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these to pull. So they all, basically what you see, you're going to see now is you're going to see them all come from these resistors to over here. Where the first one is S. Four, 1, 3. That's about as long as I want that. Let's. one. About that one. All right, guys. Well, I'm getting ready to do my wire to do this. Let me. But I'm going to. I'm going to hit the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. All right. All right, guys. I'm back. All right. I'm making. What I'm doing right now is I'm making my wires up. All right. Now, what I should do, the way this thing should work, is I should just be able to straighten you out. Heat you up. There's one. Okay, well. Ha! Oh, almost burnt myself. No worries. Take your time with this one. This one, I think I need to trim it down just a little bit more. Uh, 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 uh. Yeah, yeah, not quite right. That's better. There we go. It's 4 space. Let me check. 4 space 3. I need to add some more solder to one of those pads. Thought I had it, but I missed one. Right here, you need some more. There we go. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's my best one. Should be pretty good. Yep. This one I think needs a little trim work. There we go. That's better. All right. Nice, nice, nice. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4 space. Okay, cool. So S. Tico O-N. All right. So this goes to here. O-N. S. 1. 2. 3. 0. So 1 is this yellow. I'm gonna hit. All right. You know what? I think that I need to do some more trim work. Get those things really tight. Pretty good. Pretty good. 1. You're 1. Let me see. What's the best way to do this on this board? Or do I just say forget it and just do wires? I might have to. This is the first one. That one needs trim. I have too big of leads. Almost nothing. There we go, that's good. Okay, blue, this is the next one. That's a nice one. I might redo this S one. This one's too long. There we go. Okay. Three. Okay, now I'm ready for 0. Is this yellow? Basically, long story short here is I need to replace where some of my soldering stuff is. Oh, that's nice. Green is T call. Kind of come in from the side here. Maybe I'll. Uh-oh. The last one. Uh-oh, I have that messed up. This is actually co-in. And this one is T call. Okay. Now it's time for audio. Well, let me first get these wires kind of about where they need to be. That's probably fine. Because next two I have right here. Okay, so I'm going to have to from this should, in theory, should be the 6.8K one. I feel like I can. What am I doing? 6.8. 18. Okay. Okay, so this is the... Okay, so I gotta solder, so I'm now doing the audio. I'm trying to do the audio now, and we will, so that involves soldering these two resistors. Let me just double check. I believe that this one is, now that I've done it, I believe that yellow is the 6.8. Let me just double check real quick so I don't mess this up, because knowing me, I'll mess it up. Okay, yep, that's a 6.8. Okay. There we go. All right. Now solder all that stuff together into a big old clump. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Big old solder blob. Yep. All right. There we go. That's good. We're good. So here's what happens. This is how my audio circuit will work. Is that I have to attach these two resistors to here. And then that goes right to my audio. Now, in theory, I can do something like this. Yep, there we go. Just like that, I think will work. Okay. Get the first one in. Ah, thought that was it. Okay, good. Good, good, good. I'm getting the little tweezers up for this next one. Man, I wish I was better with my left hand. Up, there we go. Nope, I thought that was in. Nope. Yay! Yes! All right. Maybe I'll do something like this. All right. Well, now I'm ready to attach it to the board, to the case. Anything I want to do? No, I think. So here's how I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to take this board here. I'm going to put the RF shield back on the back, not the front, not the top, because I don't think I need that on the top. All right, here we go. This is where it starts to get, this is where the excitement happens. So put you in. Uh-oh. All right, well, this is going to be fun. Okay, well, crap the loon. This needs to go in. I may have a problem. I may have a slight little problemo. Unless I can do something. Let's see how to do this. Uh-oh, almost. Almost, I think that did it. Nice, I think that did it. All right. So let me pull you over here for now. Put that away. I think so. Oh, I did not. Okay. Move you right there. Okay, I kept those a little bit too long. That's fine. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. It's all fine. I'm going to put you. So let me grab my solder. Bring you back here. I want to pre-tin. Okay, get some on there. Some on this wire. Hot. 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 Ha. Sorry, I got to get my tweezers. That's a little hot. Oh, that looks pretty good, but I can do better. There we go. Then I'm going to slide this over there. And it's gonna look just like it was supposed to be this way. Uh-oh. All right. It's just like stock. Whew, still kind of hot. Set you down like this. Then I'm going to set you to right there. Grab one of these. Add just a touch right here. All right. Have you a little bit long. Okay. Solder time. I really need to put my soldering iron in a better spot. I need these tweezers that were still getting kind of hot. There we go. That's pretty good. That's pretty good from the sound side. So, sound side, I'm feeling pretty good about. All right. Now, video. One thing I do know is I know where the grounds go. I'll be cutting about right here. All right. Okay. So, I don't know what I'm doing with that. All right. Green. Green is chroma. Blue is luma. Left. Blue. Wait a minute. Blue's chroma. Green is luma. Blue is chroma. To the ground. Let me just double check that. Double check Okay, so the one on the right is Luma, which is green. All right, guys. Here we go. Uh-oh. I've hit the camera around. I've hit my head. Here we go. Wiring spaghetti. But I got it all assembled. Let me look at one thing I'm not too excited about, because that looks like... All right. Let me just do some checking here. Make sure I don't have those things shorted out somehow. Yes, it's getting close. It's getting close to giving it a try. Now, obviously, since I don't have the setup here, I can't try it on stream. I know that's a big boo. Let me just double check to make sure that these aren't shorted together. That these aren't. All right. Yep, it's time to give it a try. And well, first it's time to dig out some cables, see if I have the right cables. I'm sure I have an S-video cable somewhere, but I'm not really sure where. But yeah, we're going to give it a try. Here's the plan. We're going to give it a try. Thanks for vote of confidence over there. So power's this one. All right, I'm going to hit the be right back, and we will let you know. So I'm going to give it a try. In the case that it will, oh, wrong one. Here we go. I'm going to give this a try. In the case that I don't know what the chances are, but in the unlikely case it actually works, we will transfer over and stream some stuff on there. In the case that it doesn't work, well, we'll figure it out. Maybe this will be a try a set another time, another day. But I agree, this was a lot of mods. Let's give it a try. Okay, I have it plugged in. I haven't tried it yet because I want to get something plastic to turn it on. Just in case. Oh my gosh, guys. Not only did it work, it worked. It looks great, but there's one small problem. It was in black and white. And I'm not sure if this thing has, but the look and the sound, it looked great and it sounded great. So that's exciting. I'm not sure if there's a couple of switches on this thing, and I don't know if one's a black and white switch. Do you know, Justin, if there's because there's a couple switches here in the front. They're not really labeled. Maybe I should try plugging her back in and start messing with those switches. Anyway, yeah, so here's what I'm going to do. So the good news is that it kind of works. So what I think I'll do, well, I'm not willing to say that it's the chroma channels messed up yet. Because this thing has a black and white. I'm pretty sure this thing has a black and white setting. And I want to mess with that switch first before I go there. Also, the other thing is that the game I put in, it's the game that's on the ROM. So the ROM worked, and it comes with a game, so that worked, which is really awesome. But I don't know if that game may be black and white also. I don't know. So let me go. I probably shouldn't have disconnected it. Let me go. I'm going to pop in a game that I know that's color. And I'm going to look up. Well, there's two switches up front. Let me check here. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Let me try putting another game in there. Let me try messing with it again real quick. I don't know why I pulled it over here. And I'll double check my chroma too while I'm here. That one looks pretty good, but let me give it another go. Oh crap. Now it's definitely bad. Okay, let me pop the game in. Assume it goes this way. All right, I'll be back. I'm going to try it again. Okay, I'm back. So here's the answer. Colors do work. There was a setting on my thing that was on my end, and colors do work. It does flicker around a little bit. I don't think that's something. I think that's just how it is, how life is on one of these things. But I feel comfortable enough to button this thing up, and let's take a look at it. Let's stream it, and so you guys can see where I'm at. I think it'll be just fine for what I want to use it for. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. So yeah, let's go ahead and put this sucker together, and let's give her a tryout. What do you guys think? If anybody's still watching. Uh-huh. And I want to yeah, I will say the colors are doing a little bit weird flickering stuff. So that might be something I have to do. I'm not going to totally button this sucker up because I don't think there's much I can do about that. At the end of the day, it is what it is. We are talking like pretty old stuff, but sound works. Colors kind of pretty much work. So, I can't really complain. It could be, I'm using an old cable. It could be a bad cable. There's a lot of... The reason why it was showing black and white actually had nothing to do with this. It had to do with the up converter that I'm doing, and the input I was doing with it. So I have to mess with that a little bit. So, I think there's a lot going on that is in this chain. So I probably should have simplified it some, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and stop this for today, and we'll try out some Atari 7800 games. Why not? Give it a go. Well, it might be about 10 minutes or so. I'm gonna want to clean up in here a little bit, just so I have everything kind of fresh in my mind. What I want to keep and what I want to kind of do there. So. All right, good. This is good. I will say, and I'm going to. Then we'll get to also try out the plus cart. So keep an eye. I'll send a message out, but keep an eye out for on my Twitch stream, and we'll try out some of these games and see what happens. So. All right, guys. Well, it's been a bit of a journey, but I appreciate it.